Hey, good evening, everybody. Tonight we're going to take just a real quick look at a game I'm playtesting for Decision Games. I think it's coming out in Strategy and Tactics 361, I believe. It's called Tsaritsyn. Excuse me, Tsaritsyn. It's involved with the Russian Civil War, where you have the white Russians against the red Russians. And looking at the map, I guess you can see the white Russians are like a light blue, and the reds are, of course, red. It's a victory point type of... There is a sudden death game, but I doubt you'll ever get to it. But the game's calculated by victory points at the end of 12 turns. Looks like there's 7 winner turns. No. 4 winner turns and 7 or 8 clear weather turns. In wintertime, your movement of your units gets affected depending on the terrain. The terrain's very basic. You have open, steppe, clear, whatever you want to call it. You have forest, marsh, and there's some rough hexes over here. And that's it. Oh, there's some rough up here as well. And then you have cities and towns. Cities, there's only 2 of them. It's this one here with Stalin. Saratov. And then this city down here, Tsaritsyn. They said they changed the name of Tsaritsyn to Stalingrad and then to Volgograd. But it seems like, according to the rules, which I read briefly, that's supposed to be Stalingrad? I don't know. Maybe it is. So I got, everything is playtest quality. I mean, the map, of course, is just on some paper. We have a plotter. I could have printed this map out on our plotter at work. The counters are super thin. I mean, thinner than normal. I mean, these suckers. Focus. Yes, no, maybe. No, but these things are thin, man. I mean, but it's a playtest copy, right? So it doesn't matter. We're just playing it and seeing what happens. The rules, like I said, I read through once briefly. Well, quickly, I guess you could say. A lot of it I already know or understand because of wargaming experience, etc., etc. There are some special things that I probably will have to refer to. I set up there's 2 scenarios. The first one is the whole campaign. The second one is the Reds counterattack. So I've set up the 12-turn scenario. The Russian counterattack, I think, starts at turn 7 and goes to 12. But there's some optional German units over here that I'm not going to use. There are British units here that, as the white player, you can have the British intervene, but you lose victory points if you do. So I'm not sure if the British will come in at all. The Germans are not at all. And there's this optional train counter with Trotsky on it. And not using that. So there are a number of armored trains in this car, or in this game. And they're pretty They're pretty cool. But anyway, I'm going to start playtesting this. I'm going to give it a quick solo play so I learn it enough to be able to teach it. And then me and my playtest partners are going to go at it. And I'll give reports to Decision. I think it's weekly. We have to make a report. But this is what I'm going to be doing for a while. And it's a Russian Civil War game from Decision Games called Tsaritsyn. And it is in Strategy and Tactics 361. Pretty sure. Pretty sure it's 361. So this will be coming up, I don't know how long, a year from now, a year and a half. So give some love to Decision. They've done really well lately. And by lately, I mean within the past 4 or 5 years, of actually longer than that. But they've stepped up their playtesting. The components are usually pretty good. The only gripe I have is thin counters. You know, I hate thin counters. But anyway, this is what I'm going to be doing for a while. I'm kind of holding off on my Mike Lambo experience. Because I've got this is a responsibility. So, hey, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night.